Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna, this is Coffee, Books, and Bullet Journals, and it is the start of a new weekly reading blog. Okay, so it is Tuesday. I did not vlog yesterday. I kind of forgot, and then it was too dark. I don't know. I didn't end up vlogging. It's fine. So here's what I am reading right now. I am almost finished with No Exit by Taylor Adams. Is that the right person? I think. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know who the author is. I'm obsessed with it. I have about 2 hours left of the audiobook, and I'm obsessed. I should finish it up today. Shouldn't have any problem with that. And then on ebook, I am reading Snapped by Alexa Martin. And that I'm kind of just reading it on my phone during my lunch breaks, which is kind of nice. It's kind of relaxing and just kind of a way to, like, you know, step away from work and things like that. So, yeah, so I've been doing that, but I'm only like 4% into it. It's a lot of fun so far. I love Alexa Martin's writing. It's fantastic. And then let's
see how the market's doing now in the first hour of trading. The Dow is...
That was weird. And then I picked up Physically Recursion by Blake Crouch last night. I think I only read like 25 pages of it, but already it's mind-boggling and freaky. I thought it was about like Alzheimer's, but it's not specifically. It's about this pandemic called false memory syndrome, where someone actually has two separate distinct memories and then commits suicide. So, real freaky. So, anyway, that's what I got going on right now. I'm gonna go to work. And yeah, the air quality is god-awful today. So, I have a wonderful headache from it. We love it. Also, I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. And couldn't go back to sleep. So, I'm very tired. So, anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I don't even know. I think it is because I didn't vlog yesterday. Yeah. I have some things to talk about. I finished No Exit this morning by Taylor Adams. I was right in the original clip. Taylor Adams. Cool. I am giving this 5 stars. I loved this. This was such like high tension the entire time. It was like every time she turned around, there was something, and it was just like, it reminded me of like, Criminal Minds is really good at doing like high stakes, high tension, and like you don't realize you weren't breathing for the entire episode. That kind of tension. That's what I got from this, which was fantastic. And I was talking to Kylie because she read this last year and was highly recommending it. And then like I just hadn't had a chance to pick it up. So I hadn't. But anyways, she was like, yeah, I cried at the end. Like not just because it was sad, but just because like you could breathe. You're like, yeah. I mean, it was so good. There's so many plot twists in here that I did not see coming. This was a fantastic book. It did take me a little bit longer than I normally would have read a thriller, but I think that was just because I'm not reading it as much during the day. Like I'm not listening to audiobooks as much. Sometimes I can, but then other times I can't. I had a lot of meetings, a lot of conferences this week, so I wasn't able to do that. So that's why it took me, or I guess it was last week, whatever. My weeks at this point are just running together. It's fine. But yeah, I finished this, giving it 5 stars. It was fantastic. I highly recommend it. Be in a good headspace. There are definitely content warnings for like body horror, you know, smashing hands into doorknob or into door hinges, like very accurate descriptions of like how we're shooting somebody with a nail gun. So like there is that. Be prepared for that. I don't think that spoils anything. Pretty sure it doesn't. But yeah, be prepared. And then like if you are at all claustrophobic, not a good book for you. But yeah, I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Very, very good. So I am physically reading Recursion. I did start that Monday night. I didn't read any of it yesterday, so I haven't gotten more than like 25 pages into it. I really like it. I didn't realize how heavily like sci-fi-ish my TBR was this month. So that's fun. We love that. I don't really have much to say on that. And then also I started a new audiobook. A friend of mine texted me and was like, that's like not in the book community, like a real life friend, and said like, hey, have you heard of this book? I think I'm going to read it. Do you want to read it together? And I was like, yeah, sure. I'd never heard of the book before. The book is called Fantastic Land. I can't remember the author, but I'll put it up here. And it's very good so far. I've only listened to like maybe an hour of it, just on the way home today, and that's rude. Really good. Really, really good. So it is about an amusement park that gets like swept up in a hurricane, like the worst hurricane this area has ever seen. And it's all done so far it's all been done in interview format, like a documentary type, and it's fascinating so far. But essentially it's that like these kids that were employees of the amusement park like end up like turning on each other and killing each other, and I don't know why, but yeah, we're gonna go with it. So it's like it's designated, it's classified as horror, so like very outside my comfort zone, but I'm kind of here for it. So really, really like that. While I've got you here, I have the book of the month, and I'm not an affiliate, but I do have a code down below. You can get your first book for $5 if you want it. It makes great Christmas presents. I think they actually are doing this thing where like you can give gifts for like 3 or 6 month books, essentially. But yeah, there's that. I'll put the link down below. I got 3 books, 2 of them from, well, I think they're actually all from this month, but one of them was like a specific add-on. Okay. I did already pre-open it. I didn't like look at them, but I did pre-open it. Okay. We have the bookmark. It says, mind if I cut in? We have some stickers for Christmas. It says, thanks for sticking with us through 2020. Almost didn't, but that's okay. They did correct themselves. Okay, so the first one I got was The Office of Historical Corrections by Danielle Evans. This is a novella and then I think a couple of short stories about the correctional system, I think. They are fiction, but I think they're like fictitious events, but like based in real life. It sounded very interesting. X-ray insights to the subjects of race and U.S. history. Evans considers how and why. It's so annoying. I hate living next to an Air Force base. Evans considers how and why some people choose to confront history and others to outrun it. In one story, a white college student tries to reinvent herself after a photo featuring her in a Confederate flag bikini goes viral. In another, a daughter takes her mother on a tour of prison that tore her family apart decades earlier. And the eye-opening title novella, a black scholar from DC is drawn into a complex historical mystery that spans generations and puts her job, her love life, and her oldest friends at risk. Sounded interesting. This Close to Okay by Lessa Cross Smith. And first off, the cover is just fantastically beautiful. Like, it's very simplistic, very minimalist, but I love it. And this is a contemporary fiction about 2 people. One of them's like a psychologist, and then another one I want to say is like, precariously standing on the edge of a bridge. Without a second thought, Tally pulls over and jumps out of the car into the pouring rain. She convinces the man to join her for a cup of coffee. He eventually agrees to come back to her house, where he finally shares his name. And then the emotionally charged weekend that follows. It sounds really interesting. It's also super short. And then the last one is not short. Not at all. This was the add-on. Like, it wasn't actually one of the 5 options. But I did purchase Legendborn by Tracy Dion. This is a young adult or new adult fantasy. 16-year-old. So yeah. That she witnesses some like magic being done and then realizes that she has magic. I want to say it's some sort of King Arthur retelling, or it's like King Arthur's descendants. I don't remember, but I have some big plans for this. So stay tuned. It's, I mean, beautiful. And I've heard really, really good things about this book. So I'm really excited about it. Okay, that's all I got for you right now. I do have to go to the vet. Zephyr decided to break her toenail last night. And you have to take dogs to the vet when they do that. So, and of course it happens after the vet closes. So I had to like wrap it up. She was so dramatic last night. I'll post a picture here, like drama queen central. But yeah, that's what I need to go do. Hopefully she doesn't need like surgery or anything like that. And I can just like clip it and be done. And yeah. But yeah, I've been talking for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello everybody and happy Monday. I am gonna go ahead and close out this vlog because I forgot to do that this weekend. In fact, I forgot to do anything this weekend, basically. Also, I'm sitting in a new spot and I'm pretty sure my camera's crooked, but whatever. Okay, so Saturday I did finish Fantastic Land and I loved it. I'm giving it 4.5 stars. It was so good. It's different than anything that I've read. I think the writing style would be closely or most closely compared to like Daisy Jones and the Six, because it's like very interview style format and it's very open-ended. There's not like, you don't get to know the characters because you're only hearing like from each of them once or twice, so you don't get into the characters' heads quite as much. But like from like this mockumentary type style, it was kind of fascinating. Yeah, so I really liked it. Physically, I am still only like 50 pages into Recursion because I just haven't really wanted to read this weekend, which is fine. Yeah, I've been in like a weird mental headspace for the past week or so, but I did put my Christmas tree up, so that's progress, because I wasn't going to. I was just like, whatever, I don't need to, nobody's coming over this year. Like at its core, I understand why like Christmas stuff has to be canceled, but it still sucks. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you. I am going to try to read more of Recursion tonight. That's going to be like my project for tonight, and kind of get into that, deeper into it, like maybe 100 more pages. That would be cool if I could do that. And yeah, but I am going to go ahead and wrap this up for now. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little red button that you can do so down below the video, and all of the other links to my social media will be in the description below if you would like to be my friend on any other platform. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.